Hey, what's up, guys? With the Hallyu Blast. I'm Oscar.
I'm Serg.
And today we're reacting to another B-side from ARTMS, as we have found out previously.
Yes.
This one is called Flower Rhythm, Pre2 Flower Rhythm. So we weren't too sure on the last ARTMS reaction we had.
We were quite confused.
Yeah, I just assumed it was the debut, but apparently that was a pre-release, but it was also the outro
to the album.
So it made sense because we were like, this feels really like intro-y.
Like a narrative song.
Yeah, and I was like, there's no way this is like their debut song, but I don't know. We'll just see how this group plays out because apparently this is still not
it's still not the top track.
Yeah,
but I'm curious to know which one. I think we looked earlier, and I think their album had 13 songs, if I recall. I could be wrong on that number, but it's around that range. So I'd be curious to know which of those songs are the title track. But I guess we'll see.
I do like the whole Mod House app because I follow Triple S, so like they have stuff on there, and I know they have it on there for ARTMS where you can like vote for the songs and stuff. But I never looked, so I actually have no idea what any of them could even sound like.
JM would know.
JM would know, that is true. But let's jump into this one.
I mean, I guess this might give us a better insight into how the overall album's gonna feel like too, because if Birth was a narrative outro, you know, it was a little bit darker and... Okay.
This looks like more like a performance video.
God, I love False's voice.
Is it not blonde? I just assume she's always blonde, honestly. Ever since OEC. Yeah, she had black hair. See, this is more of the song that I pictured in my head when we reacted to Birth. That I thought would happen. You know, for how simple this music video seems, I wonder if they're gonna do this for like a lot more songs. I wouldn't put it past them, at least.
Like a... Hold on, my brain's not working right now. Ooh. God, I lost his voice. I was about to say, it's been a while since we've seen Heejin. Like, I feel like I saw her briefly in the beginning and that's it. Give me more.
That was better. I don't know. It's like that last one just threw me off so much. It was so jarring. I guess.
Yes, like
going into it, what we know now.
Yeah.
It makes me feel a lot better, but it still threw me off so hard. I was like,
we might get a little bit of poop in that first video.
I was like, bro, there's no way that is their debut song, but it's an outro and this is a B-side. It makes more sense.
If it ended up being the outro, I mean the title track of the song, which I'm gonna be the first to say it doesn't really feel like it would be a title track song, obviously. But if it was, I feel like it would be a good starting point to how these girls are gonna, or rather how the company's gonna take these, which direction rather the company's gonna take the girls.
I don't know, because I feel like this is a totally opposite of that.
Well, I mean, but like it's still like, I said it briefly in Birth, but it was like, it felt like a darker version of OEC. And this song to me also kind of felt like an OEC song. It felt very like
I can see that.
For the life of me, I cannot tell you what an OEC song like literally is, like the type of styling of the song. You know what I mean? But it felt
What
like
was the OEC song called?
there's Sweet Crazy Love. There's Odd Eye Circle. No, that's the name of the thing.
Yeah.
Sweet Crazy Love and Oh My Christmas.
Is it
What
not?
was the
Is
other
it not
one?
Odd Eye Circle?
Is it not Odd Eye Circle?
Because I
That's the
know
name of
that
the
I know
group.
that's the name of them,
Yeah.
but dude, it's been so
been a
long
minute.
since I've listened to anything Luna related. Like, I don't know. I really don't know anymore.
It's gonna kill me now that I can't remember it.
And this is what happens when you turn 30 years old. You don't remember things. Girlfriend.
Girlfriend. The other one was, I think, Odd Front. I think it was the slower version of the song.
Is that maybe that's where we're getting mixed up?
Yeah, that might be what might be getting it mixed up.
To be fair though, how long ago was that?
2017.
I was gonna say that wasn't that long ago, but I forget it's 2024 now.
It is 2024.
Oh man.
But yeah, that going back to what I was talking about earlier. This kind of felt like an Odd Eye Circle song to me. Like it felt like a song that I would have listened to when Luna was still around, when Luna was still a thing.
Yeah.
This
one definitely feels more in that same
yeah,
vein.
and I'm just all about it. I absolutely loved Odd Eye Circle. I huge fan of it, obviously, because Jinsoul's my favorite in the group. So I was always gonna like them a little bit more. Yeah. But this has been great. We just seeing Hostel and Heejin in these.
Seeing Hostel alone for me is so great because I don't think she started off as my favorite member at all. But I think around the time she came back, I kind of just swapped, and then I think she became my favorite. Yeah, I think so. And then she became like my favorite. I don't know. It's like I said in the other video. She's just lived in pictures
for you
because I don't watch any content, right? So I was like, she just lived in pictures since like she finally until we see her now. But I don't know. I think I'll give this a good 4.
Good 4. That sounds about right to me. I think it lacked a little. Obviously, again, it's so short. Like that. Yeah. I said it once.
I think this one's up there for one of the shorter songs we've reacted to so far. Actually,
what has even been the longest song that we've done so far? I couldn't tell you. I know there's been a couple 3-minute. Maybe Midas Touch. I think Midas Touch was a full 3-minute. Almost 4-minute song, I think, if I recall.
Definitely was 4 minutes.
It was up there though.
I think it might have been Kiss of Life.
I think it was probably Kiss of Life.
Sounds about right.
Midas Touch was a little bit longer. But no, yeah, that was great. And I'm so excited to see what the rest of this album is going to sound like. With Birth. I will be honest, I haven't listened to it since that reaction.
I listened to it once and I hit next.
You hit next? Yeah. That's fine.
I got like halfway through and I was like, man, I wanted to listen to something like kind of hype, and then
it happens.
It has its place.
Yeah. So listening to Birth and listening to Flower Rhythm, it's gonna be exciting to see how these two songs. How the rest of the album sounds. So I'm still very curious to know what the title track is gonna be. I don't think any of the songs' names have been released thus far.
I think they usually gray them out, and then when it pops up, it'll be it's just track numbered. And then I'll swap whenever.
I really like how I actually don't know what company has ARTMS right now.
Modhouse.
Is it Modhouse? Okay. I like how Modhouse is just. It feels like they're slowly building up hype. Which I think works really well, but I feel like with this group in particular, they already have a lot of hype around them. So it also very could be that they're also building up lore. Luna was also had a lot of lore centric type story behind it. Yeah. So could be doing that as well.
When it comes to Modhouse, I feel like they are literally the best at slow rolling content.
Okay.
Like a Triple S, they finally finished having all of the members for the group. Finally, a couple weeks ago, the 24th member was finally announced.
24.
Yeah, 24. There's 24 members in Triple S, but dude, they've been just slowly releasing content, but while releasing members, they would make subunits also.
Okay.
And they would release music.
Oh, is that
and
what?
And then it would keep going.
Generations is?
Yeah, Generation is the first. It's supposed to be the full Triple S song.
Oh.
So they did that all together with all the members at that time. I think.
Okay.
I think there was.
Wait, so only those 4 girls? That was.
No, you're thinking of Acid, Angel, and Asia. That was the first subunit. What is this song called? Oh my god!
I'm thinking of Generation.
Wait, is that Generation? Oh no, I was talking about Rising.
Oh.
Generation is Acid Angels and Asia. That was a subunit.
Okay.
And then Rising was the full Triple S song, the full group.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That
I was
threw me off.
say.
But yeah, like they're this good at slow rolling out content.
Mm-hmm.
But it does feel weird because at least with Triple S, they had a reason. They wanted to build a fan base to all the members release, and there's a lot of members.
Yeah, 24.
There's more work that needs to be gone into them to promote, I feel. With ARTMS, I mean, Luna wasn't the biggest group in
Korea, but internationally they were massive.
And I feel like them stepping away, it really became more of like a rest of the world thing where they're more known kind of deal, or at least bigger. It feels that way. So this, I think, makes more sense at the same time. Like, yeah, they're established, but they're still not huge enough, I think. Well, not big enough, but I don't know.
I wonder if, I know this could be totally unrelated, but I wonder if Mod House is, because I don't know what company Lucemble's under.
I don't know.
They might be, I wonder if Mod House is looking at how Lucemble's doing, and I wonder if that's the reason why they're kind of they're playing it by the ear, kind of. I mean, I could be just rambling, but I
mean,
I wonder if that's the reason why.
I think he's also like, well, I guess when I say he, this Jaden.
Oh, Jaden.
Because I mean, he's the CEO of Mod.
Oh, he's the CEO of Mod House.
He's in charge for some.
Okay.
I don't know what his exact position, but he is like Mod House basically. And so he has a hand in ARTMS.
Right.
So it's like he had that plan with Luna with like the lore thing, right? And maybe that's just what they're doing here again.
It could be.
I mean, I don't think there's lore behind Triple S. I could be wrong. I have no idea. I'm really bad at lore stuff, but I mean, I don't see why he wouldn't do that with a group that came from Luna.
That's true.
Like, I don't know. I want to put it past him.
I mean, we can only see what goes on from here, and I guess I don't know if we'll keep reacting to videos that come out, or if we want to just go for the actual.
I mean, we might as well.
We might as well, right?
It kind of reminds me of the hype weeks that we used to do.
The hype weeks, yeah.
Now, again, this is like more spread out. But, I mean, I don't see why not, especially because a lot of groups are doing pre-releases now.
Sure.
The first song they have music video for isn't always their debut, which I think is messing us up. Because then we see something, we're like, oh, bet they're comeback, and then we go to it, and it's like, no, this is a pre-release. It's not their actual comeback. We're like, oh, okay. But yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll just keep an eye on ARTMS. But like always, that's it.